ahead and we'll go to a website. Open this. Swayam. It's a government portal wherein anyone can go and enroll for courses. Any kind of course you can. So there are free courses, or some courses you can pay for, and this is where my course is going to get launched, the UX design course. Okay. So the first thing, if you go into Figma, you will see. Are you able to see my screen?
No.
No. Now,
Yeah, now, yes.
so now,
Yeah,
firstly,
it is visible now.
yeah. So Swayam is a, government portal wherein you can go ahead and learn. You can do free courses and you will get certification, or you can do courses courses which are paid courses by government. Okay. So let's go ahead and do our UI audit with all these 10 parameters. So these 10 parameters are designed, not uh, designed by one company called Nelson, which are one of the biggest UX company in the world right now. And they have come up with these 10 parameters to evaluate any website, any application which have or have not system issues. So they have also highlighted, these points. Let's say undo, redo, back button, if these exist or not. So pointers, basic examples, they have given. So we'll go ahead and create a Word document. Via UX UI audit. Okay, and we'll take the first point. We'll check exactly this. So you will see I have put it in your folder, what you call in your Figma file, so you'll be able to check it. So let's see first one, visibility of system status. Okay. The system should always keep user informed about what is going on through appropriate feedback within reasonable time. For example, a loading spinner or progress bar during data processing. So let's say, let's go back here, and let's say if I click here, it went there, but it did not show loading. Okay, because it is, maybe it is fast, that that is why it did not show loading. Let's say, let's go into sign in, and let's see if there is a progress bar. So I'll go ahead and sign up with Google. Maybe I'll do some courses as well. I signed, there was no loading. But let's see in our profile. There is no profile here. There should have been a profile. That could be better, for example. But that is a different part altogether. My courses, upcoming courses, complete courses. Okay. But there is no profile here. That is something wrong. Okay. That is missing. Okay, let's say I would enroll into any free course, and I'll see if the, okay, so loading is there. You see, loading is there. So that means, uh, let's say, should we create a table? We should create a table, right? To check all the system
Yes.
status. Yeah, that would be nicer. Or let's do it in Excel. That would be better. create. First we'll have this, will put it in first column. Visibility of system status. 10 audits, and let's say pass or fail. So we'll create a data system here. Say we'll go and do a list and say pass, comma, fail, and this will give us drop down to select pass or fail. Okay, and we will also do this. Go to home, this, and do conditional formatting. Create a rule, current selection, new rule. I'm not teaching you Excel, by the way. Okay, if you learn by mistake, that's okay. Not to color. I want cell value. Cell value is specific text. Okay, containing pass, show, fill show, green. So this is okay. Let's create another rule. Cell value is specific text, fail, format, will not go complete red, but will go this. Now we have this rule, we will apply it here and we'll convert this into a table. Format table, my table has header. Alright, so visibility system. So you saw here that has a loading. So what we can say is it passes, right? And we'll also, let's also create a score, right? So you know that can help us in percentage wise. So I have already created something. Let me find it out like that. I have created this. Copy this. And we'll just change the formula. Formula here. Done, instead of done, I would have pass. Pass, and this will count pass. And instead of in progress, I have fail, and I don't need these two. I will just clear the content. Fail I need. Okay. Yeah, let's delete this and it here, and we'll select this and let's see if this can create a pie chart which will count pass and fail, which will give us if it is passed and how much it failed. Okay. And this is also for good UX audit, right? Even if you do the Excel, it's nicer to have proper data.
Yes.
score. Let's say score. Okay. So pass score will be our final score. Okay. Why am I not getting any data here? Yeah, because pass and fail. Okay. Because this, why is it not calculating? Okay. This is not calculating because it needs this information from G6 to G96, and this needs G6 to G96. Okay. Now we have that. And we need to change the color of it. Path will keep it green. Fill, keep it green. Yeah, because let's see if it is working or not. Okay. Now, so visibility of system status, we checked, it passed. So let's go ahead and see what is the second parameter we need. Match between system and real world. We'll copy this and we'll paste it here. Let's make this wrap so it doesn't cross over. And let's see what it says. The system should speak the user's language with familiar words, phrases, and concept rather than using oriented terms. So, for example, shopping cart instead of purchase queue. So, purchase queue is a very technical word, and shopping cart is more of a customer friendly word. So, let's go ahead and see in the Satyam course if we have that. So, even where do you want to go? Do you want to, let's say, if we go inside this course,
Okay.
okay? Just 1 second, I'm getting a call.
Sure, sure, sure.
Things take time to resolve. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, so where we were at this specific place. Okay, so match between system and the real world. The example given was, let's go into Figma. Uh, okay, so the actual wording. So what what it says is the actual wording context. This is more of a UX, not completely UI, right? It should make
Yes.
sense in terms of whatever language is getting spoken or whatever user is reading. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's check that if it matches the parameter. And I think it's a government website, so obviously they would have better language.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can find any misinformation. Learners enrolled. So enrolled is technical, but I think it is also understood by students. So it is not a big problem. Let's go ahead and see at any different place. My courses, my certificates. If I do go ahead and see pre-courses, no pre-courses, product design and development. Okay, there are courses by IIT Roorkee guys. Okay, this is ACTI approved course. Okay, so one UX problem I see here, the join
Mm-hmm.
button is not that visible. I it has the red color, but we will take that into the context when it comes to accessibility. It has the red
Mm-hmm.
color, but as soon as you go down, it goes away, and you have no way to this looks more like an information, but not like a button, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is where I see a problem. But apart from this, uh, about this course layout, okay language, or let's say when we click on join, what happens? So you have to fill in your complete information. Okay, you have to agree to it. I okay. whatever I can put in. Yeah, but this is a government portal. If I put in wrong information, I might get sued. Go ahead and save this. Fill out. Okay. Take a breath. Does not seem to be valid. Okay. I like it because
mm,
this uses less of technical knowledge or technical information, but more of actual information. Click here to register for certification program. If you already registered, okay. So I would pass it in this specific criteria.
mm.
Okay. Do you agree or do you don't
Oh,
agree?
yes. Eh,
All right. So let's say to pass. Where is the button one, accessibility one? That is where I would fail it. Let me find where is the button one. User control and freedom. User often, yeah, this is where I would fail it because user was not able to see the button proper. Fail. And it's a government portal, user control will always fail in government portal. And what does user control mean in terms of undo, redo, back button? Yes, it fails completely because when you are here, you have this, but this
mm,
is not completely highlighted. How are you going to go back? If you came
yes.
down, you have to come here to click up. But there should be something highlighted that should take me to, the main portal.
Mm.
Maybe I would click
And then,
here and then I
mm,
would get lost. So that is where I think it fails.
and
And
that should be the home button, right?
yeah, there
To
should be,
go.
see, by just
Mm,
clicking on Satyam, a lot of people might get confused that if I click here, I would come back to home page. But if there was a
mm,
home page, that would be a good indication that I'm going back to
mm,
the home page. Or, they could also have an icon there, a home
correct.
icon that could lead them to home page. Okay. So that is where it fails. Okay, let's say consistency and standard. I would I would keep it 50-50 because see, these icons are not that visible.
Mm,
In terms of spacing and everything, consistency is more of a UI matter, wherein you see the spacing, font sizes. This is 50-50, I would say. Okay, so we found a problem. What do you think? What is the solution here for this?
mm, mm. So like
This is looking bad,
it's
right? What could be the better solution?
better solution would be, you see, it's like showing the partner top institute. That bottom heading goes to the heading, like at the bottom totally once you click on read more.
Hmm.
So instead of that, it should be overlap on that itself.
No, 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 no. Okay, you're still learning, so I'll give you a better solution. Ideation,
Mhm.
you may agree or not agree. Once I
Mm,
click on read more, it should become a pop-up, you know. It should pop out and it should give me the whole information and the background should be little transparent so I would still be able to click outside and read other information and in the pop-up itself I should be able to scroll the information. Okay. Anyways, I have two clicks here, right? But
mm,
see, all the other information are getting hidden because of that. But if it was a
but
pop-up,
mm,
I would be able to see
mhm,
these other information as well, right? So it fails. That is my point. You can have a different point as well.
And what I was thinking, it's just a feedback,
Hmm.
like it's not more information. So if we consider that should be implemented into pop-up,
Hmm.
then pop-up will be, it's a little like it's very smaller than the actual screen size. So
Yeah,
it will be look nicer.
it will see pop-up will look nicer also, and
Mm,
user might not have to get completely distracted from the actual information. So user would be able to
okay.
read both the information properly. That is what I mean. So
Mm-hmm.
if I click here, I'm completely getting, to read the information, I have to go down, and as I go
Mm,
down, the
correct.
other parts are going away. But what if
Got it.
I
Got it.
wanted to quickly go back and see other information? So I would just
Uh,
go out and then, see other information.
I got it. What you mean.
Okay. So like, highlighting everything at one place might be a wrong idea. Okay.
Mm,
I thought this
okay.
would not fail, but this is also failing. Okay. What was, yeah, small things you have to kind of, check.
Uh,
Let's bring everything from Figma to Word file. That would be better. Okay. So we are at consistency and standard. So that is where it is failing. Excel. Anyways, it's a government website. You can't expect it to be
mm,
100% correct.
correct.
Okay. What is the error prevention? So let's say, yeah, error prevention, I would pass it because you remember I was just going on
Mm,
submitting
feeling
my
for
application without entering the number. So it gave the error,
yeah.
error validation. So uh, we already checked that. So let's pass that out. Okay. I'll send you this Excel file so you can have one,
Mm,
for yourself. You know how to do this.
mm,
Okay. Let's add a percentage here so it might look nicer. Okay, what are we missing? Chart type, text option, text option. Add a percentage chart design. Okay, here you can go data label, legend, quickly out. Yes, I need this. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Let's add here one. No, it's not counting. Let's add one more. Let's add here, and then we will move this to. We only need 10. Only 5 more parameters to go. Let's see. Recognition rather than related. I would fail it because, you know,
mm,
you remember we were talking about you are inside the course, and also like we saw it at 2 3 times. You're inside the course, and I'm not able to go back. Recently
okay.
opened files,
Mm,
it is not showing. So like, when you are on Windows also computer, it shows you the recent courses, recent file you have touched. But where am I seeing this? Even on the home page, I'm logged in. I should have some kind of information here, that should show.
mm,
Like even in all the, even in Udemy, if you see, as soon as you log in, it would give you some kind of notification, some kind of banner to continue your, what
mm,
you are doing. So that is where the problem is. And there is no way to, let's say, even if I go to my courses, I'm just seeing this, but instead of this, I should have a dashboard, something like that. So somehow I feel
mm.
it is filling. What is your thought?
Yes, I too.
Right?
At least there should be the, red mark on notification.
Yeah.
That's something you are doing.
Yeah, or also they can give it here also, right? 20%
Mm,
only, 10% done, or something like that. So that can
exactly.
give
Mm,
right notification to the user. So some things you might, pick up, can see very faster without even, because if you do 2 3 pages, you would be able to see it.
mm.
So, okay. 7 is